Alright, so could have sworn I deleted the last video. So if this shit cuts off early, I'm still gonna post it. But what was I talking about? Oh right, so the new. Alright, so I mentioned in my last 30 video that about these projects that I'm working on, and I've been talking about my projects since I started doing these vlogs. But what I'm gonna talk about now, it's like way more something that I just kind of things that I did that was like that's just like that has to do with music. So I'll tell you like this. So I started following. I wasn't really. I would like listen to music a lot, but I wasn't like a follower. Like when IG came out, Instagram and all that, everybody made a big deal, and Twitter, and it, about like getting to connect with your artist and all that, and talking with them. Like they made a big deal about it, and I was just really on my own work. I didn't really care too much about artists at all at that time. Like following them, it was kind of weird. Like okay, they got a life, let them live. But I don't know. Like I didn't know what to think about it. It was weird. So, but around this time, at this time, I was like already done with a bunch of work myself with when it came to my own projects. So music was like kind of like an upbringing sort of, like not an upbringing, but it was, yeah, like if you understand me, then you understand me. If you don't, then see you on the flip side type shit. Or yeah, but what do you call it? So I started following like Cardi B and I don't know who else, but after, oh, and Snow the Product, and like or one of the first artists, actually it was Snow the Product, and because she was like an upcoming or something, or like I've seen her before on Facebook, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna follow her because I mean she seems cool. I don't really know much about her music. I just know that there was this one song that was really popular, and I thought she was hella cute or fine or whatever. I was just like man, like model type. I will sketch you. I will tattoo you. Or like get a tattoo of her or do a drawing like a figure. She was just a perfect figure. So yeah, I followed her on and Sally Rose because she was hella funny, and I was like at the time I was already just kind of like done with everything. I was just like, all right, well, Sally Rose is pretty funny, and but so these two girls had some sort of kind of impact. Like after I started watching their videos and all that, I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna follow Cardi B, and I started following Cardi B, and they started all making, I started listening to that music, to her music a little more. Everything started. It was like the music that I've already listened to, the stuff that I was already listening to, like everything I was already doing just started making sense to me. So I was like, all right, well, uh, if I want to take this more serious, I'm gonna have to start deleting people. So I deleted uh, like I have like 1,500 followers in my Instagram, which is from my earlier projects. But I wanted, and the people I was following back were like almost the same amount of people. But I deleted everybody because I wanted to take this a little bit more serious because everything started making sense to me. So I'm like, all right, well, so I did that, and then I started noticing like people who were actually into the same things that I was into. So I started following those artists, and then I started following like uh, you know clothes that I would wear too. So like I started following Tommy Hilfiger and Paul Ralph Lauren, and then like there was cars that I was inspired by as I was a young kid, listening to music and all that, and doing projects. So I added like Ferrari and Lamborghini, and so that's how a lot of this politician stuff started kind of getting in the way, or just kind of like naturally. They started, they brought up certain laws and all that, and it was like probably the only interesting thing that we can talk about, which was weird. Uh, like even me saying we that we can talk about, which is like me and the artists, those artists, and those people, because I started like following Kevin Hart and everything too. So he's a comedian, but those are people who are just like who are involved in sort of the hip hop industry or the music or like the movies that set kind of like towards us. We all have the same goal. Um, even like food, like McDonald's and Starbucks and all them. Like it just got that crazy for me. I was like, you know what?